So today you're going to read two more stories, and then I will give you your assignment for after. And then tomorrow we will finish the last two stories, and you will get your start your project. So page 103, the three sisters. I This is one of my favorite stories, maybe because there's three of us in my sisters. They came with the wind that blows in August, thin as a spider web and barely noticed. Three who did not seem to be related to anything but the moon. One with laughter like tin, and one with eyes of a cat, and one with hands like porcelain. The aunts, the three sisters, los comadres, they said. The baby died, Lucy and Rachel's sister. One night a dog cried, and the next day a yellow bird flew in through an open window. Before the week was over, the baby's fever was worse. Then Jesus came and took the baby with him far away. That's what their mother said. Then the visitors came, in and out of the little house. It was hard to keep the floors clean. Anybody who had ever wondered what color the walls were came, and they came to look at the little thumb of a human in a box like candy. I had never seen the dead before, not for real, not in somebody's living room for people to kiss and bless themselves and light a candle for, not in a house. It seemed strange. They must have known, the sisters. They had the power and could sense what was what. They said, "Come here," and gave me a stick of gum. They smelled like Kleenex or the inside of a satin handbag, and then I didn't feel afraid. "What's your name?" the cat-eyed one asked. "Esperanza," I said. "Esperanza," the old blue-veined one repeated in a high, thin voice. "Esperanza, a good, good name." "My knees hurt," the one with the funny laugh complained. "Tomorrow it will rain." "Yes, tomorrow," they said. "How do you know?" I asked. "We know." "Look at her hands," Cat-Eyed said, and they turned them over and over as if they were looking for something. "She's special." "Yes, she'll go very far." "Yes, yes." "Make a wish." "A wish?" "Yes, make a wish. What do you want?" "Anything," I said. "Well, why not?" I closed my eyes. "Did you wish already?" "Yes," I said. "Well, that's all there is to it. It'll come true." "How do you know?" I asked. "We know. We know." "Esperanza," the one with marble hands called me aside. "Esperanza." She held my face with her blue veined hands and looked at me. A long silence. "When you leave, you must remember to always come back," she said. "What?" "When you leave, you must remember to come back for the others. A circle, understand? You will always be Esperanza. You will always be Mango Street. You can't erase what you know. You can't forget who you are." Then I didn't know what to say. It was as if she could read my mind, as if she knew what I had wished for, and I felt ashamed for having made such a selfish wish. "You must remember to come back. For the ones who cannot leave as easily as you. You will remember?" she asked, as if she was telling me. "Yes, yes," I said, a little confused. "Good," she said, rubbing my hands. "Good, that's all. You can go." I got up to join Lucy and Rachel, who were already outside waiting by the door, wondering what I was doing talking to three old ladies who smelled like cinnamon. I didn't understand everything they had told me. I turned around. They smiled and waved in their smoky way. Then I didn't see them, not once or twice or ever again. Alicia and I talking on Edna's steps, page 106. I like Alicia because once she gave me a little leather purse with the word Guadalajara stitched on it, which is home for Alicia, and one day she will go back there. But today she is listening to my sadness because I don't have a house. "You live right here, 4006 Mango," Alicia says, and points to the house I am ashamed of. "No, this isn't my house," I say, and I shake my head as if shaking could undo the year I lived here. I don't belong. I don't ever want to come from here. You have a home, Alicia, and one day you'll go there, to a town you remember. But me, I have never had a house, not even a photograph, only one I dream of. No, Alicia says, like it or not, you are Mango Street, and one day you'll come back too. Not me, not until somebody makes it better. Who's going to do it? The mayor? And the thought of the mayor coming to Mango Street makes me laugh out loud. Who's going to do it? Not the mayor. So both these stories are kind of foreshadowing what's going to happen with Esperanza, because we already know what she wants is to not be stuck on Mango Street like the other women in the book. And we also know that she wants a house of her own. So what do these two stories foreshadow about what's going to happen with Esperanza? All right, so your assignment for the rest of the day, well, let me backtrack. So your project, I'm going to give you this paper tomorrow, you're going to make a map of Mango Street. You're going to illustrate it with at least 8 locations. So if you filled out your chart, this will be easy. Or there's a list underneath where it says suggested locations right here. Those can also help you. So they must be in color and each location must have a quote. So we'll have an example for you tomorrow to look at before you get started. If you include features like trees, fire hydrants, and other details, that's going to be extra credit. And then you can either hand draw it, use magazine cutouts, or create your map on a computer. So if you're going to work by yourself, you can do any of these choices. And I'll have a program where you can actually do it on the computer if you just decide to do it that way. If you're working in a group, you have to do the hand-drawn one. And you can have a group no more than 3 people. So what you're doing today is on page 73 in your notebook, you have this chart, and so you're going to finish the chart. Today you're going to do No Speak English, Sally's new home after she gets married, and if you do Monkey Garden, because we didn't read this as a class, you can get extra credit. And then tomorrow we're going to finish the chart off by doing Esperanza's house in the future. So here's what you're doing today. In your notebook, you're doing finishing assignment 73, the house is in the book chart. You're filling in the No Speak English and Sally's new home parts, and Monkey Garden is extra credit. Then what I need you to do is I need you to go through your assignments because all your grades are now completely up to date. So if your assignment says 1 out of 25, that means there's something you need to fix. So open the assignment, fix it, and then resubmit it. If your assignment says 0 out of 25, then you can't make it up. Move on. It's already done. We're past it. At this point, there's no more assignments due. We are done with all the assignments. Tomorrow you start the project. And you need to have this chart filled out because Monday we're returning the books and you won't have them to use as a reference. So that's why you need the chart to do the street. Any questions, ask me.